And we're live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning. It's such a pleasure to be able to be here with you today. Today, I am joined by Emily Darash. She is a Laurier student, a master's student, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the program that you're doing.
Sure. So my name's Emily. I'm studying my Master's of Arts at Laurier, and the program I'm in is called Social Justice and Community Engagement. Basically, we're learning all about doing social justice work, and one of the areas that I wanted to focus my learning on is around mental health and well-being. So as part of the program requirements, I'm doing a community placement, and I'm super fortunate that I get to be able to do it with Marcus and Moto Yoga and be a part of what's going on at the studio and in the community.
That's right. And so Emily and I are actually working on putting together the evidence-based mindfulness curriculum so that we can teach other leaders to be able to share the work that we're doing here. And so I feel really fortunate to be able to have Emily on the air today with us. And I'm really grateful to have all of you join us today. And so why don't we get started? What we're going to be doing today is a gratitude exercise. And it's such a great way to start a Monday morning. Sometimes there's reasons to feel a little bit grumpy, a little bit uncomfortable with the change going from the weekend into the work week. And sometimes our attention is attuned to all the things that we don't want to do and all the things that we wish were a little bit different. But today we're going to be focusing on those things the way that they are, and we're going to focus specifically on those things the way that they are, that are good, that we get to be grateful for. You know, and you might be thinking to yourself, I've got a lot on my plate, I've got lots going on, there's lots of reasons to feel frustrated and unhappy with what's going on around us. But there's also there's a reality happening at that same time, the tug and the pull of the fact that there's a lot of really great things happening in your life right now. If you're watching this and you're healthy, if you're able to get up out of bed, if you're breathing freely without an oxygen tank or things like that, the fact that you might be in Canada, is a huge blessing in and of itself. I remember I was just finishing a documentary on a brief history of the United States, and they were talking about the Cold War era, and they were encouraging individuals in that Cold War era to build bunkers to protect themselves. This is in the United States 30, 40 years ago. And so just what a blessing it is to be able to be in a place where we're not thinking about picking up all our belongings and rushing away from that. We feel relatively safe. We've got our healthcare needs generally met. We've got our schooling needs, taken care of for us. And there really is a lot of amazing things that are happening in our lives, a lot of things that we get to be thankful for. But we need to look in the right direction, because we can also look in other directions in our lives that aren't working as well. But today we're going to practice looking in the direction of what is working well. What are you grateful for this morning?
This morning I am grateful that I have really great classmates to go through my program with. And I'm grateful that I got very restful sleep last night, and I'm grateful for coffee. What about you?
Very nice. I'm grateful for my health. Actually, Stephanie couldn't be here this morning. Send her your well wishes. She's not feeling very well this morning. And I'm really thankful that I'm healthy and I'm strong. I also got to spend the weekend with some really good friends of mine. We went up to Collingwood to go to Blue Mountain. And that in and of itself, the fact that I can take a day for myself to go sliding down a hill on a mountain or on a hill, that's really quite incredible. Like, that's a really fortunate blessing that a lot of people don't have. Mm. And you might be reflecting on things that you did this weekend that really are unique to your privilege and your situation. And what a real blessing that is to be able to spend time with family, with friends, with people that we love, and not have to work just to put food on our plates. We get to work to do a little bit above and beyond that. And so that's something that I'm thankful for this morning.
Awesome.
Yeah. So why don't we get started? You can place your palms down, palms up, whatever works for you. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest nice and proud, and just let yourself settle into your seat as you breathe in and out through your nose. As you settle into your breath, you can feel your body gently rise and fall. You can Just notice the sense of your body moving without constriction. Just finding gratitude for the fact that you have this body to be able to breathe. For any of the senses that you can notice this present moment in, just find gratitude for the fact that you have that sense. You start with the sense of sight. Maybe noticing the little bit of light that is piercing through your eyelids, into your eyes. For those of you who can see, just noticing how nice it is to be able to open your eyes eventually, even if you're not right now here in this moment. Find gratitude for your ability to see, to absorb the things that are going on around you visually. As you're moving your breath in and out through your nose, just notice that your body, the muscles, chest, the shoulders, you're moving your breath in and out through your nose. Those muscles are working for you. They're working effectively to bring air into your body and out of your body. And that you're not on a machine, that you're breathing freely with your own control and with your own will. Just what a blessing and a fortune that is for you to be able to do that. You can bring awareness to the senses in your body that you can feel as you breathe in and out through your nose. Right, bringing awareness into the sense of your taste, maybe toothpaste, coffee, something else that's gently lingering in your taste buds. Just notice all the times and all the situations that you find yourself in where you're grateful for these taste buds, for this ability to taste, eat, find food that you enjoy. Just how nice it is to be able to have the luxury. Not eating for pure substance and sustenance, but also eating for the sake of enjoyment, for the sake of a treat. Just how nice it is to be able to eat foods, treats that we enjoy. That we live in a country and in a position to be able to indulge in those treats and those foods. You might think about the last time that somebody made you a meal, a parent or a friend. Just how grateful you are for that person in your life. All the amazing things that that individual brings into your life beyond just food. From your sense of taste, you can bring awareness to your sense of smell. Just smelling the environment that you find yourself in. All the ways that the familiar smells impinge upon your nose. And if you're in an environment that's familiar, just find gratitude for the fact that you get to smell this place. Be here in this warmth. Maybe you're smelling some food or some preparation for food. What a blessing that is in your life. Your ability to absorb the environment around you through a sense of smell. Finally, bringing your awareness to the sense of hearing. All the things that you can hear in the environment that you find yourself in. Maybe the noise that other people are making in rooms nearby or the traffic outside of your window. You might bring your attention and your awareness to the community that you have around you. To all the amazing people that shape and define your life and support you in all that you do. The fact that you have people and persons in your life to share this life with. For all the amazing people that make up the noises that you have around you. For the pure blessing of having a space where you can hear things. Maybe it's your home. Maybe it's your desk or your office. Just to be able to have a space, to be able to do the things that you need to do. A roof over your head. A fortune and a blessing that is. Finally bringing your awareness into your body. To everything that you can feel here in this moment. A sense of warmth or cool. A sense of your chair underneath of your back body. Your body gently moving with your breath. Take a moment to just notice how fortunate it is to be able to take this time. Time is also something to be grateful for. Have this time in your day and in your life to be able to focus on the present. Breathe freely, unconstricted, unobstructed. To know that your body has this opportunity to take time for itself. To invite a sense of calm that you get to carry with you through your day. And as you're breathing in, you're aware of the fact that you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, you're aware of the fact that you're breathing out. Notice that you have the ability to think, to be aware, to bring awareness into this moment, to find peace here. What a blessing that is. To not be at the mercy of your circumstances, but to be in the space where you can choose. You can be aware of what's happening around you, of your thoughting mind, so that you can make adjustments. You can fine-tune your life to bring more peace, to bring more understanding. Find gratitude for this life, for this understanding, for all that you get to look forward to, and all that you've experienced up until now. Let's take a deep breath in together, filling all the way up, expand the lungs and the chest, let the heart grow big. And let that go. One more time, deep breath in. And out. You can allow light to come back into your eyes. Awareness to come back into the space. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everybody.
How are you feeling?
Really, really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing what turning our attention towards gratitude can do. The excitement that we feel when we are about to head on vacation, the joy that we feel when we are grateful is something that we can actually well up within us. And our body follows suit. You know, you think about the things that you're grateful for, the hormones in your body will play the game and fire up to really bring you into that space of contentment, peace, and joy. And the opposite is also true, right? If you look at all the things that aren't working in your life, if you're frustrated by your circumstances, if you're discouraged by what's going on around you, and you dwell on that, and you perpetuate that, then, you know, the hormones that cause stress, cortisol, and the hormones that make you feel overwhelmed, and the heart rate increases, the palms get sweaty, your body follows suit. You know, your body will follow that line of thinking as well. And so this idea of faking it till you make it, it's very, very true when we're talking about the way that the brain functions and the way that our brain sends signals into our body to function as well.
Totally.
So it's a really important practice because it's something that we can get better at. You know, that default mode that we have of waking up in the morning and feeling overwhelmed or frustrated or excited, that's a habit, and it's something that we can develop and we can build a stronger habit. All in time and all in practice. That's why we practice every day, jumping onto our seat or onto our mat, and just taking this time for yourself. I would encourage you to continue doing that. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be back here live again tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Yay!
See you then.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Have a great Monday.